Hello beautiful souls, and thank you so much for listening in. My name is Melisha and I am the founder of Divine Light Healing and the Summit of Love Sanctuary. I bring through 12D Lightcode activations to help you to remember your self-healing codes so that you may use your own inner light to heal once again. Last week I spoke about the Solar Plexus and the third eye chakras, which require integration and which will then start the process of reversing lack consciousness. So if you haven't listened to my last recording, please do so before listening to this one. You can find that on my website at summitoflovesanctuary.com or on YouTube. So this week, as the Solar Plexus has been activated during the Lionsgate Portal, the process continues with the Throat Chakra opening, which is coming up for many people this week, and integration with the Solar Plexus and the Throat Chakra is required. Remember that even though this is a general linear timeline that I am explaining or we are going through, in the quantum field, it will happen in divine timing for each individual. So even though you may not be experiencing a throat chakra opening as yet, know that it is very likely to come up within the next 3 months or so before we begin the next cycle. So going back to the Lionsgate Portal, as the star of Sirius aligned with the Earth and the Orion's belt aligned with the pyramids of Giza, of course we know it is a big energetic portal, and Egypt being the throat chakra of the world, we can see why this is now divine timing for our throat chakra to be opened and for healing to begin. When the solar plexus starts to heal and you begin to release more blocks of self-limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging behaviors, and the programs that keeps us in cycles of fear, self-doubt, victimhood, and disempowerment, where you are not standing in your truth, in your sovereignty, and giving away your freedom, peace, and unconditional love, you are sacrificing too much. So all these programs needs to come up so that it may be completely cleared from your entire being so that the solar plexus can start to heal. So there will be many experiences coming up again and again to give you the opportunity to express your self-empowerment, your sovereignty, and to speak your truth. It may feel as though you have dealt with these particular issues in the past, so you may question, why is it coming up again? But know that it is coming up again so that you can now make a conscious choice of choosing self-empowerment, authenticity, and sovereignty. This is the initiation. So when we activate the solar plexus and we become our empowered selves and the embodiment of our higher selves, the solar plexus then starts to integrate with the third eye and then the throat chakra. When the third eye opens and you're now being exposed to the quantum realm, your higher self and your guides, it is very likely that a lot of self-doubt is going to come up if your solar plexus is not healed. If you are not in your empowerment, in your authenticity and sovereignty. So let's say hypothetically that you haven't been speaking your truth, you haven't been standing in your truth and expressing your self-worth, and you have been in self-doubt for many years. When your third eye gets activated without integrating with the lower chakras, then it is a recipe for disaster. You may be seeing things in the quantum realm that may not be 100% what they seem to be. They may be of a lower dimension pretending to be of a higher dimension. Or you may be seeing your guides and spirit of the highest and receiving messages from them, but you doubt that what you are seeing or hearing is the truth. And so the process of discernment comes in, right? I spoke about this in my last recording. This is the initiation process of coming into your truth, of coming into your inner knowing, but it requires a healed third eye integrated with a healed solar plexus. Then the process of heart chakra integration can start so that you are fully in heart consciousness. The heart chakra requires integration with all of the chakras so that you may live fully in heart consciousness, but I won't go too much into detail about that today. I'm going to move on into the throat chakra and solar plexus integration, because when your solar plexus comes on and is healed, your inner power needs to be expressed, so you need to speak your truth. This is now the next part. After the solar plexus integrates with the third eye, the integration of the throat chakra then begins. So I also want to say that this is almost a process that is happening simultaneously, but I'm breaking it down into a linear timeline. So all of these might be happening simultaneously for many people, or it might happen slower, with each chakra being integrated at a slower pace. So when your solar plexus comes on and is healed and you need to express your inner power, it means that you need to speak your truth. You need to stand up for yourself in the most authentic way. You need to say those things that you haven't been able to say for decades, centuries, thousands of years, for lifetimes even. Because this is what we came here to do, to express our truth, to stand up for Gaia and all that is of the light. And so when your throat chakra is fully integrated with your solar plexus, you are able to speak in your full embodied empowerment. But for that to happen, your throat chakra first has to heal. Many energetic seals have been put on our light bodies in past lifetimes to close all the chakras and to disconnect us from source, and these need to be removed in order for these chakras to be open again. And this is something that I do and can be done in a divine light healing session. Of course, with every chakra, each person is on a spectrum of how open the chakra is. So when your throat chakra starts to open, firstly, there are many symptoms and signs, as with all the other chakras. I outline this in my blog on the throat chakra, as well as firstly what the symptoms are and what can be done to assist in the healing process. But all of these symptoms are telling you that your throat chakra has been closed for far too long, that things that needed to be said have been suppressed for far too long. So now it is time to speak your truth from your heart, and this is when the throat chakra then starts to integrate with the heart chakra, and you can speak from your authenticity, but from a place of heart consciousness and unconditional love. So thank you so much for listening in. If you do need more support whilst you're going through your throat chakra opening, integration of the solar plexus and third eye, I am offering one-to-one sessions which can be done online or in person, especially to help you with activations from the Lionsgate, so post Lionsgate symptoms activations. I am able to offer third eye opening sessions, reversing lack consciousness protocol, and throat chakra activation with clearing of these ancient. So please reach out if you do require more support, and I look forward to meeting you in person or online. And once again, thank you so much for listening in and sending you lots of love.